For our barbell bench press, we're going to set ourselves up in the squat rack or in a bench press station where we have the barbell set up where it's just under an arm's length away from your chest when you're lying down. And if you're benching on your own, it's important to have your spotter arms set up in the rack so that if you fail, if anything goes wrong, these are going to catch the bar and you're not going to get pinned under it. Okay, we'll look after how to set those up in a minute. First, the most important thing to think about when we're doing a barbell bench press is the bar path and what our shoulders should be doing. So if I turn on this direction, if you imagine I'm lying down on the bench, when I set up, I want that bar to be directly in front of my shoulders here. So if I had to hold it all day, that's the strongest position. If I load it down towards my chest, you can see there's an angle. That's not going to be strong. If it's up here, that's not going to be strong. You want that straight arm from shoulders to the bar. From that position as well, when I've got the bar, I want to make sure my shoulder blades are retracted and pulled down towards my back pocket. So scapula retracted and depressed before we start that bench press, so that we're getting tension through our lats before we even start the movement. That tension is going to allow us to pull the bar down and give us a solid base from which to press the bar away from us. So once we've got the bar out and we're here, we've locked our scaps back and down, we're then going to pull the bar to the base of our chest here. So you can see it's not coming straight down to my shoulders, it's coming down on a diagonal, and then I'm going to push it back up in front of my shoulders. So it makes this triangle. Yeah, elbows come down, lats stay tight. I row the bar down to the base of my sternum or the top of my ribs, and then come up here. 1, 2. All the time keeping that tension through your shoulder blades. If you don't do that, you're going to find that you limit the weight that you can lift as you progress through your bench press. From here, what we're going to do, we're going to set ourselves up so your feet are either side of the bench. We're going to put our bum towards the bottom of the bench, and then we're going to lie down. And when we lie down, initially your eyes want to be level with or just north of the bar. You're then going to get just over shoulder width grip on the barbell. So if you think about where the knurling begins, put your thumb there, spread the thumb out, and then grip the bar at that position. Yeah, we do the same on the other side. From that position, you're then going to shift yourself underneath the bar, so your eyes are now south of the bar, but you're going to keep your feet where they are. In this position, your feet can press into the floor, you can create tension through the legs, through the glutes, through the core, as if you were pushing yourself back this way when we're going to do our bench press. So once more, we're going to set ourselves up with our grip. We're going to keep our feet pressing against the floor and then shift until we are south of the bar. From there, I'm going to take the bar out, get it above my shoulders, and I'm going to depress and retract my scaps. My feet are pressing hard into the floor, my glutes are squeezed, my abs are on. I take a big breath, lower the bar, press it away. Tension, press away. When I finish my set, I rack the bar and I'm done. Okay? Now, as I mentioned earlier, these spotter arms are important. You want to set those up so that they are not in the way of your press, but they are high enough so that they will catch the bar if you get stuck. So in this position, those spotter arms are not high enough here. If I got stuck there, those spotter arms are not going to help me at all. If, however, I raise in my one hold, and then when I go into my bench press, I can still press, but if I get stuck, I can relax and the spotter arms will take the weight of the bar. I can then get out safely, okay? So preferably have someone there to spot you when you're bench pressing. If you don't, make sure you make use of the spotter arm.